Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Sports podcast. I'm Phil Ranta, and I'm the sports outsider, which means I know nothing about sports. Nothing about sports, I should restate that. And I'm playing Tecmo Super Bowl. If you're just catching up, make sure to watch weeks 1 through 4. Playing with the Detroit Lions, 1991, Barry Sanders style. I'm going to auto-skip to week 5. Pling! Alright, let's autoplay all this stuff. Last couple episodes I had special guests. Not this time, baby. This time it's just me. But so far this season, we've seen the injury of Barry Sanders. We've seen the triumphant return of Barry Sanders. We heard Macho Man Randy Savage. We heard Paul Giamatti be insane. And now it's just me. For those of you who don't know what the Sports podcast is, first of all, how the hell did you find this if you didn't know what the Sports podcast was? Second of all, it's a sports podcast. You can get it on iTunes. You can get it on comedypodcastnetwork.com. And yeah, it's two people who are comedians in Los Angeles who know a ton about sports. Joel Anderson and Jordan Pomaville. And there's me, Phil Ranta, also a comedian, knows nothing about sports. Game start. Alright, they got Reggie Cobb back. That's probably bad for me. I don't know. Might be good. Detroit. Ooh, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Getting some pirate action, y'all. Alright, and... oh, God. I'm doomed. Oh, return. Alright. Guess it doesn't matter. Eddie Murphy. Here we go. Kick. Now, it's been a couple weeks since I played this. I guess I have to tell you in full honesty. I recorded the last 2 episodes together because I knew I was going to be at Comic-Con last weekend, which was awesome. So, it's been a couple weeks since I've played, so let's see if I still remember how. I say without a lot of... oh, God, no. God, no. Okay, phew. I should have had the sack on that, but I didn't. Alright, I will on this one, though. Boom! There. Oh, no sack. I still kept him from running. I'm ready for safety. Here it is. Safety time. Boom! Haha, this is going to be a high-scoring game in my favor. I feel it already. But yeah, I was at Comic-Con last weekend. Comic-Con 2013 in San Diego. I was there for my work, but it was also... what? How do I keep getting injured? Are the Lions in 1991 made of glass? That's 3 running backs I've had injured so far. Oh, I'm going to put Sanders and everything. Let's get him injured. That's insane. 3 running backs injured. Oh, I'll have Sanders do everything. But yeah, I was at Comic-Con last week. I was there for work. It was my first time being inside the convention center for Comic-Con. And let me tell you, it was insane. Okay, I forgot. You're not supposed to pass when you're the Lions. Yeah, it was crazy. There was just randomness happening every direction all the time. There was people dressed up like video game characters, all half naked and stuff. I am terrible at this game. What happened to me? Alright, I'm going for it. But yeah, I was impressed. One thing that really impressed me about Comic-Con is that I had no clue to what extent it was incredibly nerdy, like touchdown, yeah. Incredibly nerdy, socially awkward dudes who never leave their basement, go to Comic-Con, that was their one day a year to go out and do stuff, and then the most beautiful women you'll ever see in your life who are there to do nothing but dress up like nerd costumes and impress those nerds. I know that a lot of it's because, like, they're models. They're trying to get into Comic-Con roundups and, like, hottest girl at Comic-Con and stuff like that. So they're definitely there with a purpose. Like, they're there, just like the comic book nerds are there showing off their wares, the comic that they drew or whatever. They're there showing off how attractive they are. I get that. That makes sense to me. What I'm not sure that I get is... if there's lots of places where there's a lot of people gathering. Is it because they get the extra attention being around people who are specifically nerdy? Or is it because it's become that because they saw pictures online of people cosplaying and they were like, hey, that's a good place to get my picture taken a bunch? I don't know if I mean, I love it. I absolutely love it. I don't know if I understand it yet. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Because frankly, it adds to the... I mean, it totally adds to it, right? You're at Comic-Con. There is half-naked people everywhere. It's a wonderful thing. Oh my god, I'm running with Rodney Pete. Hey, how did I get a first down on that? It's a beautiful thing. Some of my favorites were, like, first of all, almost every girl that you run into who clearly doesn't know anything about comic books wears the Slave Leia bikini. The gold bikini from Star Wars, from Return of the Jedi. I feel like that's about as uncreative of a costume as you could possibly have, because I have a feeling at the very first Comic-Con ever, there was one girl who dressed up in the gold bikini, and she got a ton of attention, and then after that, it was a foregone conclusion. Touchdown. Barry Sanders again. Spike! It was a foregone conclusion after that every single attractive woman is going to dress up like Slave Leia. Because that's the ultimate uncreative nerd fantasy now. So there was a lot of those. What was really amazing is that there was so many women dressed up like characters from Mortal Kombat 2 and Street Fighter 2. For those of you who don't play those games... What? How did he break free from that? No way. For those of you who've never played those games, all of the women in those games are naked. Now, when I say naked, I don't mean like naked, but I mean like they're wearing scraps of clothing. Like, imagine the smallest bikini that you possibly can. Then imagine if it was, yeah, there's a safety. Haha. Then imagine if it was like hanging instead of being tight to the body and loosely on there, but like there's no law of gravity that says that it should be able to stay up. That's what almost every woman there who was cosplaying was wearing, was stuff like that. It was crazy. It was like, it seriously was like a nerd strip club. Get out of it. There we go. Barry Sanders breaks free. Run, 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 run. You can do this. You can do this. I believe in you. Oh, dang it. I don't believe in you anymore. But yeah, so totally crazy stuff on the eyes. For those of you who listen to other comedy podcasts, there it is. Touchdown. Haha, Barry Sanders again. For those of you who listen to other comedy podcast network.com shows, I was there with Scott Narver, who's one of the hosts of Curtain Jerks, hilarious wrestling podcast, where they do a lot of sketches and stuff, kind of like sports podcast, but they do it about wrestling. They do a lot of improv bits and wrestler interviews, stuff like that. I was there with him, and come on, get him. Cool. Oh, I thought I injured him for a second. It took that one little bit of a pause. But yeah, I was there with him, and oh my god, how did he break through? I was there with Scott Narver from Curtain Jerks, and he recorded some stuff for his podcast. Originally... Oh, come on. No. Ah, dang it. He recorded some stuff for his podcast. So, you're on YouTube already right now. So, you should go to youtube.com/Curtain Jerks Podcast. See some of the stuff that he recorded. I was holding the camera for a lot of it. So, that beautiful camera work you see. Oh, that's all me, baby. That's all me. But no, Comic-Con was a blast. You get to see something that you rarely see anywhere on Earth, which is people who have exceptional World of Warcraft characters, almost certainly, getting stupid drunk. Just like, when you go out on town those nights, you will see a 7-year-old man dressed as Gandalf peeing himself with drunkenness. And I love that. I like just seeing weird stuff in general. You see some of the weirdest stuff. Like, you see like, people dressed as the 1960s Doctor Who, like, making out with a woman who's dressed as, like, Cammy from Street Fighter 2. Like, it's so random and weird. It's so random and weird. But, oh my god, that was an amazing run. I can't believe I didn't comment on how amazing that run was while it was happening. I mean, it's not going to be a 100-point game. Going into halftime, I've only got 32 points. But that was right before the half. All right, hold on. I'm gonna shut up when we go to the halftime show, because as you know, the Good Luck halftime show is the 4 cheerleader one. Oh, don't you dare run this back! Don't you dare! Don't even dare it! Okay. All right, the 4 women shots. There's number 1. All right, blink, wink, boop. There's number 2. All right, half of the Good Luck halftime show. Here's number 3. Oh, if it's the girl with the hands over her head, I did it. It is! Good Luck halftime show. All right. Cool. That means I've got good luck as I'm ahead 32-0. Not that I need it. Not that I need it. So yeah, last week I went down. Oh God, no! How's Barry Sanders losing yard? What is happening? Barry Sanders is supposed to be an unstoppable force. I feel like the defense of the Buccaneers is amazingly good. I'm gonna try a pass. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to try a pass by running. Haha! Fooled you at home. Oh my God, that was actually a pretty good run. Take that, Barry Sanders. Rodney Peete show you how it's done. But yeah, some of my favorite... Oh, God. One of my favorite things I saw at Comic-Con, though. One of my absolute #1 favorite things. There was a dude there who was dressed at... Come on. Damn it. There was a dude there who was dressed as Zombie Wolverine. And I know what you're probably picturing in your head is like, oh, he's a Wolverine, he's got zombie makeup, super lame. No, it was like Zombie Wolverine who was turned into a zombie like a long time ago. Like he was, oh God, why do they keep, oh, their defense is so good. He was someone who was turned into a, he was like Wolverine who was turned into a zombie like 4 weeks ago. And he's just been roaming the countryside eating people. And his clothes are all tattered. One of his ear things is ripped off. It was freaking creepy and awesome. God, these people are fun. Ugh. So annoying. So annoying. Alright, Rodney Pete's running it. I know where my bread is buttered. Ah, crap. I suck. But yeah, Zombie Wolverine. And he was never not in character. It was absolutely creepy. Like, he was one of those people who, he goes to Comic-Con so he can spend 3 days acting his face off like Zombie Wolverine. Like, he kind of did like the duck down crouch thing with the claws out to the side. God, that was 3 awesome sacks in a row. 4th and 34. Oh my God. But yeah, he spent 12 hours a day. He got tickets to Comic-Con, got a hotel room, wakes up early every morning, I'm sure, to put on all of that makeup so that he can act like a zombie all day. Think about the implications of that. Like, he looks forward to Comic-Con. I'm sure he looks forward to it more than anything in the world. Oh, how did I break free from that? That was incredible. Yeah, he had to get tickets to Comic-Con, look forward to it all year, so that he can sit and roleplay as Zombie Wolverine the entire show. Wow, they kept me to 0. That's really unfortunate. In a way, I don't understand the mentality of people like that, but I have to respect it. It takes such an insane person to do that. Like, you'd have to be, like, what is your thought to be like, I'm going just to impress people with how much I am like Wolverine if he was turned into a zombie a few... Barry Sanders with the fumble. What a piece of garbage. The mentality of those people, like, that's crazy. That's what a crazy person does. It's insane. I think I have Sanders running in. But it was very cool. I appreciate that he did that for people. There it is. Man, the Buccaneers got better defense than I remembered. Jeez. I'm still going to win, but I want my stats to be better. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely insane. So that was really cool. I also got to catch up with my buddy Bill Watterson, who was there. No, not the guy who was the author of Calvin and Hobbes. There's another Bill Watterson. He's actually the star of the game Lost Planet 3, which is a game that's coming out for the PS3. I demoed it when I was there. It was insanely awesome. He was there. I got to catch up. He gets to be a rock star because he starred in that game, which is super cool. So yeah, it was insanely fun. I'm glad I went. Yes. What is that? 4 safeties this game? It's insane. 4 safeties. Good for me. Oof. Plus, most importantly, for those of you who are fans of sports podcasts, as you can probably guess, not a single person there watches sports. Not a single person there. I was in excellent company, not watching sports. I didn't walk by any TV where there was a game on. Nobody was asking me, hey, you from University of Michigan? Oh, that was an amazing catch. You from University of Michigan? Oh, your football team sucks or rules or whatever. Not a person. I appreciate that out of the Comic-Con audience. Except that not everybody watches sports. It just doesn't happen. Successful try. I just noticed that guy's name is Peebles. Well, I guess there's Mario Van Peebles. That's a dude. Just sounds like such a weenie name. Peebles. Peebles. Sounds like a cartoon. Is that safety number 5? God. If this game happened in real life, this would be a game that people would talk about. Was that Rodney Peete who was playing... That doesn't make sense. Yeah, if this game was happening in real life, people would tell legends of this game and how many sacks there were. How many times are they going to blitz? God. Ridiculous. Well, at least I got to 50. They would talk about Eddie Murphy forever. Eddie... Gosh. Barry Sanders with 2 fumbles in one game. I used to think he was pretty good. Starting to doubt it. Big Bear let me down. Big Bear Sandyman, as they used to be called when he was a celebrity. And it was like, hey, look over at that checkout counter. Is that Big Bear Sandyman? Hey, Big Bear! Big Bear Sandyman! Hey, big fan. Big fan like you're a big bear. Big fan rhymes with Sandyman. You know Big Bear. Oof. Can't believe this game is coming to a close. Our time together is almost through. Side change. Except, I'm going to bomb it downfield for one more touchdown before I let you go. But yeah, make sure to... Oh, shit. This isn't going to happen. This isn't going to happen. This isn't going to happen. Come on, Big Bear. Come on, Big Bear Sandman. Oh, that was still a trouncing. I still beat them by a lot. Thank you so much for tuning in for Week 5. The Lions defeated the Buccaneers. Make sure to check out the Sports Podcast, ComedyPodcastNetwork.com, and subscribe to this channel. Click the thing below. Subscribe. Click the thing below. Subscribe. Watch other episodes. Click stuff on the right. Bye.